I've updated the popular spreadsheet that helps you track NADAC titles and awards. This version R28AP, can do auto-population of all the data. Updates include the inclusion of some awards that was missed in the previous version, the ability to record more runs on each level, especially Elite, tracking up to 25 NADAC titles, and up to 30,000 Lifetime Achievement Award points. It also has a gambler's calculator and a standard course time calculator. But the most important is the auto-populate function. This will fill in all the data required from a points history download file, doing hours of copy and paste work in a few seconds. This allows handlers who has dogs with a large amount of experience and points to also step into using the spreadsheet quite effortlessly. A few improvements have been done to the dog info page. It now shows the spreadsheet version, in this case R28AP. It shows the release date of this version. And now you can fill in again your dog's name, the date of birth, your NADAC registration number, height at the withers, and this is the number only. For category, there's a drop-down menu, and for division, there's a drop-down menu. In this drop-down menu, you've got standard, junior handler, and veteran, and that will be either veteran dog or veteran handler, as it has the same effect on the dog's jump height. The height, the category, and the division calculates your dog's proficient jump height, as well as the jump height at a trial. The spreadsheet can now be used as you normally would, filling in data based on the results at trials, and you can see what you've achieved on your titles and awards achieved sheet, as well as track the amount of points that is still needed to achieve titles and awards. I believe the spreadsheet to be quite user friendly, but for guidance there is the previous how-to video on YouTube. And remember to save your file with your dog's name. And now for the most important part of this update, how to use the points auto-population function. This function is dormant in the spreadsheet until it is activated, and the steps to activate it is at the bottom of the dog info page. Step 1, select yes in cell C30. This is cell C30. Step 2, save the document with your desired file name and close this file. Step 3, reopen the document that you have just saved and then follow those instructions. So we go to cell C30, use the drop-down menu, select yes, save the spreadsheet with your desired file name, close this file, and then go and reopen the document you just saved. When the document opens, it goes directly to the page that shows us the steps on how to use the auto-populate function. Step 1, go to the NADAC webpage, to the Handler Dog portal, underneath Data Center. Download your dog's point history in Excel format, and make sure that the download is for all classes and all years. And step 3, ensure the download file is called export, not export 1 or export 2 or any other name. Now we go to the NADAC website, click on Data Center, and then click on Handler Dog Portal on the drop-down menu. Once you have logged in, it will go to the owner's detail page. From there, go to the point history page, select your dog, and ensure that all classes and all years are selected. Then click to download the file. Now go look in your downloads folder and ensure that the file is called export. Now the instructions tell us in step 4, open the downloaded file, then come back to the spreadsheet to this point history page. So we open the downloaded file, come back to our tracking spreadsheet to this point history page, and then we press Ctrl-Shift-X to perform the auto-population, and just sit back and watch the Excel macro do the work for us. The first thing that happens is that all the data in the class sheets gets deleted, the DRI formulas gets restored, and then the data is filtered by class and by level copied from the downloaded file onto the spreadsheet, onto the correct class sheet, under the correct level. It only takes a few seconds to complete that process, and afterwards it'll come back to the dog info spreadsheet, and you will see that cell 30 has now been restored to the no position, which means the auto population function is deactivated. Going forward, you don't need it because you just fill in the data on your class sheets at a trial. The Gamblers calculator is just something that I drew up for myself. I find Gamblers to be a very interesting and exciting game, with its challenges of course. So once I've chosen a route to follow on the course, I don't have to add up the points scored for each obstacle. This spreadsheet does it for me. The level that you compete in and your jump out is brought forward from the dog info page and the SCT for your dog. You then go and mark down the obstacles that you've chosen on your route and the amount of times that you do them. This will give you a sum of possible obstacle points, and that will also tell you the possible Q points based on your chosen route. This calculator will also then give you a comparative SCT as if this was a regular class course, and also give you the yardage of the chosen route. Now our dogs perform different on different days and different times of the day, and in this cell you can put in the average yards per second that your dog is running on that day at the trial. In the next cell will be your dog's predicted time for this yardage, as well as a delta, and the delta already has a 5-second grace period built into the calculation. If this delta is negative, you can add more obstacles to your route that you choose. If this delta is positive, there's a good chance that your dog will not make the SCT, and then you start losing points for every second that you're over. The ideal situation is to try and choose a route where your delta is as close to 0 as possible. The SCT calculator is nothing special, just a normal SCT calculator. You choose your class through a drop-down menu. Then you go and select the amount and type of obstacles for each level. Course adjustments are made through a drop-down menu, and then your yardage is calculated for each level, and your SCTs are calculated for each jump height in each level. I hope that you find the spreadsheet as useful as I do, and any comments on the spreadsheet or suggestions for improvement or corrections, if there is any, can be sent to my email. My email address is lionofalberta@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you at the next trial.